Well, hello and welcome back to ZetaCraft Season 5. And yeah, we are still here at our starting area, spawn area, where we are working together as a community. However, today I think I wanna move on with my life and actually start the basis for my own base. If we take a look at the map, we can see that there is a shoreline over here on this coast, and my plan is just to follow it a little bit farther up there. But before I go on my adventure, I want to point out that other Zetas have done incredible work over here in the spawn area. We have buildings, we have this kitchen area, I guess, with a lot of stuff inside, and overall I think we are not struggling with resources over here at all. People have been making farms. We have animal pens. I think the farms and animal pens are mostly work of Miss Kensington and Backpack. But yeah, what I wanted to point out is that this place has grown since the last time I showed it. Oh yeah, we even have a sign, Kenzie Zoo, all animals welcome. Here we can see man who actually knows what he's doing. Unlike me. The sun is high up in the sky, and I think I am ready to leave the starter town and yeah, try and find an area for my base. Oh, somebody has lost their spear. I'll take that. Oh, I think I was mistaken. That was a lake, not a shoreline that I was looking for. But I believe there is a sea close right here to the west. Oh yeah, here it is. It's slowly loading in, and yeah, I think this is the sea or an ocean that I was looking for. We have something sleeping over there. Looks like a bear. Yeah, better not touch it. Okay, I think I am not that far off from where I want to build my base. And yeah, here I see some copper ore on the ground. And I should probably mark this location, because I think this is where I'm going to do my first mining. This is going to be my first mine. Oh yes, I think I am at the right location. I have some fresh water over here, and then I have this beautiful shore over here with a little bit of flat ground next to this ocean. And honestly, this place isn't that far from the spawn, as you can see. So I will probably still be able to go back to the spawn area if I'm in a dire need for help. But obviously the first thing I need to solve when I start my base is the food issue. I really need some steady income of food, but my favorite part of Minecraft is building, and I don't want it to turn in a farming simulator. So I think I will be focusing on the seafood like kelp and fish, because probably I can get those resources quite easily over here. But also, right now I want to clean this place up a little bit. I want to pick up these rocks and sticks and just flatten the ground a little more so that I can make my first storage. Okay, so far so good. I was able to get some kelp, and yeah, I dried it, and now I have some food, so I'm not starving. And I also made this little platform, which is kind of like a staging area for me, where I'm gonna keep my resources for now. Yeah, what to do now? I think I will kind of try to make a pathway to the way to the place where I think I will be establishing my copper mine. Progress update. So I actually made a path from my base area right there up to the mining area that is right there. And yeah, what I did, I actually cleared out all the trees that were in a way and built these small little bridges so that I can easily run towards the place where I will be mining. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna like dig into the mountain from this side over here. And yeah, I'm just gonna start doing that right now. And I mean, this will take a lot of time. Like,
Okay.
but we actually can meet like at the beginning. Because...
Hey, there he is.
Hello. Because like the pieces of copper were actually up here, so I thought I will just like start mining into the ground. Like we have some ores over here as well. Like,
So this is bismuth here. You'll need that to make bismuth bronze.
yeah,
And then you said there was coppers over here.
there were some like basically in this general area. Like there were scattered around.
So let's head back into your cave, because that's actually going to be really easy to kind of describe how this is going to work. I'm bringing you a special tool. This is called a prospector's pick. And so the way a prospector's pick works is if you hit the ground, it's going to search a 16 block radius and give you an idea of the ore veins that it finds around you. Now it can give you false negatives. It can say found nothing and actually have something. So with that, we're going to be looking for any signs of these ores that you were saying about. And we're getting a whole lot of nothing. So that tells us that we're just too high, because they can only go for 16 blocks.
I guess we can actually, if you want to move down, like I'm like trying to make it nice looking over here, so we can move sideways and then like go down. Everything takes so much time.
oh, sorry.
It's what is that magic tool you are using?
Would you like it?
What is it?
It's called a mining hammer. It's very useful. And then my pickaxe it's a perfectly forged pickaxe.
Yeah.
Which means it's able to actually dig faster than a regular pickaxe.
Okay.
So when you're forging them, if you get the perfectly forged, it gets a bonus with its mining speed compared to just a forged one or a cast one. So what I'm going to actually do is do one quick mining straight down hole. Just to see if I could pick up the reading on. Found a large sample of sulfur and a very large sample of bismuth here.
Okay. And
So
I guess when you find ores, they are going to be like in a clusters and...
Yeah, they're going to be in big clusters, and they'll be pretty much straight down from where you found it. So if I found that... do you have some extra supports I could borrow?
So basically, the key is digging straight down from where you find like a surface ore, right?
Pretty much. And then they'll get you pretty close. And then once we're close, we can then use the prospector pick to figure out exactly where we need to go from here. So now I've kind of figured out the Y level, sort of. Now I need to find out exactly where it's at. So you see if you hit the ground where it says in some places very large sample of bismuth.
Oh, yeah.
That tells us that we're getting pretty close to where it could be. So I'm going to dig this way a little bit. And I may still be too high. I'm kind of taking a guess here. I could fill this back in if I'm wrong here. So I'm going to... I literally found the bismuth. So yeah, I was just a little too high.
Okay.
So we could actually lower this guy down and probably do the same thing here. So it's just the same. But now we've basically got a bismuth mine set up for you here. And then the next thing we gotta do is find the copper part. So we can find that copper ore, and we can dig straight down into it just about.
Well, I assume it's going to be like close.
And then I'm going to teach you one other little trick. Once we get down there.
Okay. I'm eager
go.
to learn.
Okay, usually to start a little mine section, always dig top to bottom. I'll dig three high here right next to the ladder. Then I'll put one more down. I'll put a wood block there because wood is not affected by gravity. And then put my support in.
Okay.
And then I'll dig about 2 out. Do another wood block. Support. And now I can kind of clear out a little area here to start working. And then from here, we can actually set up our supports how we want them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And you can see right here, I'm just touching our bismuth ore. So we'll put our supports up first, and then we can dig it out from there.
Okay.
Ooh, I just nailed the location of this thing.
Yeah. And I mean, like, when it comes to, like, bismuth, like, it is one of the things you, like, mix in, like, with the copper, right? To make better tools?
Yes. So bismuth, copper, and zinc, mix them together, you'll make bismuth bronze, which is this green tool. The tool that I had handed you is a bismuth bronze. That's the next tier up from copper, so it will mine faster. Easy enough?
Yes. But yeah, at first I was like really confused how to like find the ore veins.
Like I said, it's not obvious necessarily, but it's doable.
It kind of makes sense, like if you know that you have to like dig deep.
You've also got lead here. Don't think we're going to be using lead until we get to GregTech, but so that's like an end game metal. But it doesn't hurt to gather materials while you're here.
Of course.
And I have one more present for you.
Ooh, what's that?
That
Aged
is a
whiskey.
bottle of aged whiskey. More importantly, it's a glass bottle. Previously, you've been using that clay bottle for your water.
Yeah.
And the clay bottles have a higher chance of breaking when you use it. But you only get one drink out of that clay bottle, right?
Yeah.
The glass bottles can hold 4 drinks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an upgrade.
It's a huge upgrade, but they're very... It's glass blowing, so they're hard to make, so... Value it. Now, it does have a break chance. You could just randomly drink of it, and it just breaks. That's fine. If it happens, let me know. I'll get you another one.
Okay, man.
And like that's just part of the game. The same with the clay bottles. They have a % chance that they'll just randomly break, and that's just how it goes. So if it breaks, let me know. I'll get you another one. But that should make drinking a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And with the aged whiskey, you'll get a haste 2 boost. You good to go? You set up there with your mine then?
Yeah, man. Thanks. Thanks for the lesson.
Absolutely, and you just have to do basically the same thing over where the copper was, which it may just you run into it, or you might just try again like over here and see if you find it there. But that should be pretty straightforward. Enjoy the mining hammer. That should make mining easier, but be careful because you also have an increased risk of cave-ins taking 9 blocks out at once, so make sure you're supporting. Oh, backpack. I forgot to give you the backpack.
Well, I mean, if you have the resources to make another one, then yeah, otherwise, like...
I do.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, man, like, thank you a lot, like, thank you very much. This was helpful, and you bear gifts, my friend.
I try.
Man, you're spoiling me.
Have a good one.
Thanks, man. So yes, thanks to Ricky, right now I have a little bit more understanding on how to find ore veins and how to actually use all this mining equipment that I have at my disposal. and I was able to actually find some ores that later on I will be able to craft into some like more tools once I get the setup ready here in my base area. But for now I think I will gather some building materials, and I really wanna build something more in my base area, but you know, like gathering materials and especially stone, and I hope to make some brick variants. Yeah, but that will take quite a lot of time, so yeah, I better get going and yeah, start working on that. So finally, after some real serious resource grinding, I think I am ready to finally build my first house here at my base area. Special delivery, Forge Master Ricky. Yeah, looks like I have some awesome iron tools now. Well, here it is, my new house. It doesn't look too bad. What do you think? Well, let's go inside and I will show you what this house is all about. So let's start over here at the basement area, and I decided to dedicate this basement area towards smelting. I have these two pits over here, some tools, I have some ores, and even like some clay and other materials in a box. I have some fuel source for the furnace over here, and I even have this fresh water source that is coming inside my house from some very like improvised plumbing. And yeah, therefore we have to go to the first floor where we can see that this plumbing actually comes in from the fresh water source, small little ditch that I have there in the forest. However, I haven't yet decided what I want to do with this first floor. I have a lot of space over here, but yeah, I have no plan for that right now. And finally, up here, this is my kitchen area. I have some cooking area right here, some place to store my food, and of course I have my kelp, yeah, and plenty of storage for other stuff. I have some fuel sources over here, and here is the balcony from which I have very nice view towards the sea. Finally, this right here, this is my bedroom with a bed that isn't comfortable enough to sleep in, but at least I can set my spawn over here, and I don't have any other decoration in this room. Yeah, I will decorate this place probably at some point in the future. And finally, this is the porch that takes us out towards the forest, where I do have this like fresh water pond that I mentioned. And yes, here is where my plumbing starts. And on the opposite side, I have this like tiny little garden with some crops growing here. As I said before, I don't want this gameplay to turn into the full-on farming simulator. However, I will benefit from having few crops. And I have a rack for tools over here and some little storage space. But right now, I want to say a huge thank you for joining me today and watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, drop a comment, and maybe subscribe to my channel. Huge thank you for watching one more time, and I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.